Welcome back to the second part of my Let's Play. Yeah, I just checked the sound levels, everything looks good, works good, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, I just wanted to keep the parts a little bit shorter, not 20 minutes I think is okay-ish. So, yeah, let's see what we can do regarding our technical director. Obviously, Ross Braun, driver loyalty, Max Schumacher. Yes. Patrick hasn't got one. I usually go for Harry Postlethwaite. Now, next question. What does the technical director influence? He influences the components of the car, like the certain parts, electronics, throttle, brake, clutch, suspension, everything that there is. Also the performance side and also the reliability side. Reliability can be a problem. If you got like 1 from 5 stars, you will have problems in the season with that certain component. Performance isn't as critical. I've seen, suspension, performance one. I can't honestly say that, I notice a big difference there. Usually, when you got the resources and everything, you start developing reliability, just to make sure that you don't DNF in an important race. So yeah, let's see what we have got. Well, we could try to go for Barnard. It'll be a little bit Eddie Jordan-like. Not give him too much, but he's mostly happy. And we'll go for our man as well. Also not give him too much, but okay. So far so good. Yeah, I talked about Nigel Stepney. Just not so happy taking him, Let's see what this guy will say. Not enough financial package. Okay. Well, contract too long. I wouldn't have expected him to be loyal. Oh, interesting. Colin Shaw says that we're not strong enough. Interesting. Okay, let's save this. So that's the first round of negotiations done. So let's look at the what it's called, the engineering tab. So you start off with 3 cars, even at Minardi, which is nice. You can switch them around. You can make up to 4 cars, and when you make the 5th, it replaces the most damaged or worn down car, and you can switch them between the 3 or 2 drivers, depends on what you have. You can test. No, I'm not sure how strong they can develop. I would like to try for a B version, so like in season development this year, to have a little boost. I think we should be at 60% or something, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we should. I mean, that's the ideal case. For example, here, what I was talking about here, I pretty much would, maybe not even with Benetton, but with, when you're gonna have the resources, go for the third step in electronics reliability. Teams like Ferrari or something would go for performance as well here, just to make my OCD show itself less. Let's put it like that. You also can develop driving aids, which you can do in 2 ways. Either you contact or consult the FIA in English. Sorry. And they tell you, okay, you can put it on the car, or they say no, you still can construct it if they say no, or you just don't ask them, but you can and probably will get disqualified from the race. That happens from time to time, even for the AI teams, which is pretty interesting. And here, obviously, you know, it's the 99 chassis. I'm just not sure. I think research was. I think research is for the 99 car and development is for the 98 car, if I remember correctly. And the cost per mile varies also, you know, depending which track is next. If you're, you know, in Australia, obviously it's expensive. If you're, I don't know, in Great Britain, it's cheap. I think it's 750 or something. So yeah, also something to take into consideration. Also, one thing that springs to my mind: you can start work on the 99 chassis already, but as you see here, it's a question mark on the 99 regulations. If you're lucky, you can do a Braun GP, and you know what you're trying to develop is, you know, that what's gonna get in, you know, be allowed in the regulations, or if you have you know, the unluck or bad luck that they decide, you know, something different, then you need to scrap your design and start from scratch. So yeah, that's where we're starting from. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put 100% here, just because I don't want to waste, you know, the development time. I hope that I will save it, just because I'm not sure. Do some testing. Let's see if we can make it full. We can. This is good. Let's see. Yeah. We now know how good the car is. So, yeah, it's 52% only, which you think, you know, 52, it's like half of 100. Yeah, it doesn't sound too good, but yeah, it is what it is, you know. But what I will do, because I see that now I can start. I think if you do it somehow, you could get it, you know. But I think we need to do development a second time to start like developing the 98 chassis. Anyway, I'm gonna just put 100% here and see what happens. Then here in the engineering tab, construction. Engineering construction tab. Always try to build, you know, as many spares as you can. You know, here with a mid to front team, top 4 team, big 4 team, you know, it's easy. With Minardi, you're struggling even to have enough spares. You know, you need like 50% of your workforce or engineers, you know, to make spares. Now what you can do is, which isn't bad if you have got the money, which with Minardi is also like a thing. You could do it like this, but I can't move this. I don't see my money. It's not good. I got like the Xbox game bar in the way. Anyway, here you can like develop the stuff. Yeah, we'll need to see, you know, how financially sound we are. I'm not gonna build anything right now. So let's get to the sponsors. I'm gonna save it again and just see if we can see our car. We can. Very nice graphics. It's yeah, late 90s graphics. So you got, I mean, you can have, you have like a team sponsor slot, which is PlayLife here, obviously. Then you have your engine sponsor, engine supplier, Mechachrome, Bridgestone tires, and Egypt fuel, and then up to 6, yeah, just normal sponsors, I would call them. Yeah, you know, not bad. 37 million is good. Most of that comes from Play Live. You can get up to about 35 on the team sponsor. So yeah, and you can convert the team sponsor to a cash slot. Then that sponsor which you sign from the cash sponsors, for example, Castro or somebody, they usually offer up to like 5 million. Then it would double to 10, which is not bad for Minardi at least. Here, we need to see, it's worth trying with more than one. I'm not sure if Playlife will agree, because they will probably say blah blah blah, you're not good enough, we don't like your financial package or something, which is bullshit anyway. Red Bull, for example, they don't give as much money. I think it's only 16 or 17 million, but they usually give long-term contracts, 3 years or something, which is not bad. So yeah, we'll try with those down there. It also depends a lot on your first race, like the impression you make on them. So yeah, I will put it like this. We'll leave those top 3, alone for the time being. Then look at engines. We can take a look here. Take a drink again. Toyota is there. That's surprising. I think that's probably also like a part of the how it's called. You know what I mean. The edits they made. I will go for them. I don't want Mechachrome. They seemingly only want customers. Yeah, they want only customers. I don't want to be a customer. I want to ideally get at least a partner status or a work status, obviously. What happens, for example, Mercedes-Benz doesn't get anything. Ferrari, I think we'll go for Mercedes-Benz. Not because, at the start, you mean you can play it how you want, but sometimes, I'm like, if I'm, sober, I go for Ferrari, but yeah, you need to make it work somehow. I need to be successful. That's what is, in the end, most important. So, oh, Michelin. That also can happen, but I think they may be, yeah, not much cash, but we'll try. Put 10% in there. Also, one thing that is interesting, if you haven't worked with a supplier or a sponsor, it's easier. If you had like previous connections, depending on how much like work you put into how your results were and stuff like that, it depends if they're gonna go for you. I see ESSO. I'm gonna try ESSO. I'm just gonna take a quick look here. Customer. I mean, with fuel, it's not as important. Pay, I don't know, 500,000 or something. It's the fuel you use in the end. That's like the smallest problem you have. It's like 500,000 or something. So let's see. I could go for PlayStation just because I bought some PS2 controllers and games yesterday for with a good friend of mine, my best friend, and he's got his birthday coming up. He's 28, so yeah, went out of my way and yeah, got him that. So PI also like because it's just 4 big letters. And yeah. Then you can you know, do stuff here with sponsorship, with blah blah blah, with blah blah blah. I just forgot. I think what do we need to do here? Ah, yeah, we haven't got anybody available. So yeah, you can do stuff there. You know, you can make them or convince them, you know, that you're the right deal. But you know, that's something I don't bother, honestly. Maybe if I'm like Ferrari, McLaren or something, but it just doesn't make the difference. You know, what I told you, if you know, the relations can sour after some time. I think you see it somewhere here. Where do you see that? Yeah, support. You see the support, it's like three stars. You know, it goes down, then just go for somebody else. Like, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, you also can take up a loan or something. Yeah, we're in minus, not good, but I think we will see. I mean, we'll see. Oh, it's are they number one and number two? I didn't know that. Yeah, yeah, it's up here. You see it. I hope you see my cursor. It's like to the left of their heads. So okay, interesting. If you put them on equal footing or change them around, it will anger the other driver. So, I mean, you can do it. It just puts like +2 on everything. You can counteract that if you like reduce it and then do it. So yeah, it works. Okay, driver orders. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. I would do it different way, maybe. If number 1 is 3 seconds behind and 5 seconds behind, I would do it like that. Don't want no place swapping, you know, if we don't need it. So yeah, now we got this thing. So I like to count how much is missing. 2, 6, 11, 16, 6, 10, 16. So they are pretty much the same. What I do, I usually run a one stop because I don't know, think it's better, easier. Yeah, you obviously go for the hard tire. So now the pit crew, just put, you know, as much as you need to make the effort, you know, fill up completely. And then you can, or you should, because otherwise your mechanics will complain that they're bored, like, you know, WF. You can put them on somebody, you know, to look for example, traction control. And then you can put something on McLaren. You know what they're doing. If you remember those screens that I think Ferrari put up when McLaren like was watching their cars. So yeah, save it again. And yeah, I think, yeah, we're pretty much again at the same point. So now we will jump to the race. I will make a quick cut again, and then we're up to the race.